Hello everyone, this is Dr. Sujun Wei. Today we're going to talk about the experiment on distribution coefficient. All right. So in terms of the procedure, all right, it's on the 251 syllabus handout at the end. There's 2 pages of handout, all right, particularly on the distribution coefficient. So now if we look at the procedure, all right, the step number 1 is making a stock solution of acetic acid in water. All right, so look at the procedure. We need 1 ml of acetic acid. All right, so I have a bottle of glacial acetic acid. All right, we need 1 ml of it, and we need 59 ml of water, and then mix them together. Then we're making a stock solution. All right, so let's just get started with. I'm gonna using a 10 ml graduate cylinder to measuring 1 ml of acetic acid. Okay, there we go. All right, that's 1 ml exactly. Okay, there. Pour into this aluminium flask, and then I need 59 ml of water. All right, 59 ml of water. All right, I'm using a 100 ml graduate cylinder to obtain that much of water. So now mixing them together. All right, and then I'll finish the step 1, acetic acid, stock solution. All right, so I'm gonna leave this on the bench. Here's the stock solution. All right, ready for the step number 2. So now the step number 2 is to start with this 10 ml. To start with the stock solution, we take 10 ml out. Okay. All right. 10 ml of this stock solution right here, and we're using a pipette, a 10 ml pipette, all right, to obtain 10 ml exact stock solution. I'm also using this particular gun, all right, right here, to taking the solution out. So how do I do it? So this is the stock solution. I dip inside, and then put the top of the pipette, insert into the gun gently. I'm going to slowly, using the gun, suck the solution up into the pipette. Do it slowly. Because you don't want to go too fast, so the solution going to shooting to the gun, the pink gun in my hand. That would be bad. All right, so now there's a little mark, circle mark on top of this pipette. That's where the 10 ml is supposed to be. You should obtaining a little bit more than above the mark, and then push it down, get the excess off. All right, now I'll get 10. Stock solution transferred to another clean aluminium flask. You can take the gun off, let the gravity do its job. All right, after that 10 ml is finished draining, and then you can put that pipette in the stock solution. Then we need to do the titration. All right. So this is the 10 ml. We need the phenolphthalein, the indicator solution, into this acid as indicators before the titration happens. All right, otherwise it's not going to change color. All right, a little bit mixing. All right, this solution is ready to go. And then titration. All right. So this is a titration setting up right here. And then as you can see, this is the, all right, too close, I guess. All right, this is the burette, right? This is a 25 mils burette. So I need to fill it up. Where's the standard um, 0.2 moles sodium hydroxide aqueous solution. All right, how do I do that exactly? So put a small beaker in the bottom, taking a stem regular funnel and put on top. Make sure the bottom valve is closed, and then pour slowly. All right, you need to pour in a little bit above 0 on the top. Actually, we need a little bit more. Okay, make sure don't overflow from the top. That would be bad. All right, but you know what? Just leave it on the side for now. So now we need to adjust the burette, let the little bit excess above 0 drain out. So I'm going to open the valve in the bottom, let it go down slowly to 0. That's where we're going to stop. All right. So now I'm going to bring this acid solution here. And I'm going to start titration. I'll bring some white paper as a contrast so you can see the color change much better. So here we go. So at the beginning, you can drain this base solution a little bit fast, but I think around when it reaches about 10 ml, you're gonna have to slow down, right? Because you don't want to overshoot it. All right, maybe slow down a little bit. Okay, I think we're almost there. So. Okay. It's getting close. Okay, that's it. Wow, it's the color change instantly, right? Okay, yeah. So we say if you see the color change doesn't go away after shaking, which means it reaches the equivalent point. So now we need to record down how much sodium hydroxide you have used, and you need to record down in the back side of this handout, right? On the first one, which is, where is it? Right here, right? The volume of the sodium hydroxide for the first titration. So you need to read the burette. See, the reading 10.10, 10.10, 10.10 ml. All right, that's finished the step number 2. All right, welcome back to distribution part 2. So now step number 3 is to taking another 10 mils of fresh aliquot. So I'm going to repeat this process, taking another 10 mils of the aliquot solution, acid solution, and then transfer it to a scepter funnel. Down slowly, of course. Alright, there we go. Going to transfer this to a scepter funnel. Make sure the valve in the bottom is closed, otherwise you're wasting your time. Alright. Then this acid solution inside the scepter funnel is going to be extracted with 10 mL of ethyl acetate, which is a typical organic solvent, relatively nonpolar. Alright, so transfer of the acid solution is done. And then I need ethyl acetate organic solvent. Right? I think the better side, right? On this side. Alright, ethyl acetate looks like water, but no, it's an organic solvent. We need 10 mL of it. So I'm grabbing another 10 mL graduate cylinder, measuring 10 mL exactly, by using a dropper to do the transfer. It's 10 mL. Alrighty. And then the ethyl acetate solution transferred to the scepter funnel with the acid solution, 10 mL each. And then I'm going to do a typical extraction. So for the stopper on top, I tweak a little bit, make sure it's sealed, flip it over, vent. You hear the sound, right? Yeah. When you're mixing two different liquids together, typically there's a pressure. Then shake, vent, shake, vent. Do that like a couple of times, or roughly 3 times is good enough. All right, swirl a little bit. Let it settle down. All right, I think maybe go this way, make it look better for you guys. All right, take the stopper away. Now you just have to wait. You can do a little swirling to facilitate the 2 layers formation. All right, it's pretty fast. So now I'll bring this closer. As you can see, it's a little hard to see. Yeah, but there's 2 layers, right? Interface is right there, right? Top layer is the organic layer, the bottom layer is aqueous layer. Why is that? The density, all right? You're supposed to do the density of ethyl acetate, all right? If you check the number versus the water, you'll know why. All right, so now it's all done. And we need collecting the bottom aqueous layer, of course. So, here we go. You just open up the valve. Just collecting the bottom aqueous layer. Go. All right, just trim bottom aqueous layers out. When it starts to reach the interface, yeah, it slow down, right? There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is the aqueous layer. We're gonna do the second titration. All right. So as usual, you need to add a couple of drops of phenolphthalein. Let's just do 3, just in case. Bring the white paper over for the contrast. And I have refilled the burette already up to 0. We're now ready to do the titration. Okay? So the question is, do we need more acid or more base to do the titration, or more base to do the titration? What do you think, guys? All right, I'm going to go ahead and do the titration. You think about it. Last time we used about 10, right? So it's getting close, actually. Ooh, there we go. Oh, it's gone away. Not there. Oh, there we go. Yep, that's it. See? All right. So we have to stop right here. So if you figure out how the much less base or more base we used for the second titration. 653 mLs. Okay, 6.53 mLs. Yeah, it's less than the first time, which makes sense. All right, you think about it and tell me why does it make sense. All right, step number 5 is saying taking a third 10 ml aliquot of stock acid solution. All right, here we go. We take another 10 ml of fresh stock acid solution up. Okay, 10 ml transferred to the separator funnel again. Alright, that's the easy part. And then the next is we're going to extracting this acid solution with ethyl acetate again. And also using another 10 ml. But just like we did not too long ago. But this 10 ml of ethyl acetate is going to be broken down into 2 portions. Each time is 5 ml. In total is 10, of course. So first we take in 5 ml of ethyl acetate. Right? 5 ml of ethyl acetate adding to the 10 ml of the stock acid solution. We do the normal drill, like extraction. All right. Shake, vent, shake, vent, shake, and vent. Okay. Swirl a little bit, and we're gonna let it sit on the O-ring for settling to see 2 layers. And of course, you can imagine it's separated into 2 layers, and we need the bottom aqueous layer. Slowly drain it out. What happened to the top organic layer? Yeah, you know what? We dump it out to a waste container. And then we pour our aqueous layer back to the separator funnel. We're gonna extract it with another 5 ml of fresh ethyl acetate. Pour to the separator funnel. Cap it. Flip it over. Vent. Shake. Vent. Shake. Vent. Shake. And vent. Close it. Alright, let it settle down for 2 layers. Always take the stoppers away. settling should be done now, so we have a fresh alumina flask. Start collecting the bottom aqueous layer. Alrighty. Now this septic funnel job done for now. Then we'll move on to do the third titration. Of course, before the titration, always adding a couple drops of phenolphthalein, which is the indicator solutions, mixed up. Bring white paper for contrast, and I have refilled the burette already up to 0. We are ready to go for the third titration. Now the question again. So after what we did for 2 rounds of extraction, now how much base do we use? Is less than the second titration or more than second titration? What do you guys think? All right, I'm gonna go ahead with titration. You think about it. Should be getting close now. Oops, there we go. All right, I'm gonna stop right here. This is the decent color. Stop. Now we need to read the burette. So for the item F, that's the volume, the base, and I'm reading right now 6.29 mLs. 6.29 mLs for the item F. All right. So thanks for watching, everyone. So the rest of the experiment is more like data calculation. All right. And I'm sure your lab extractor is going to guide you through the rest of it. In terms of the procedure for the second half, to dealing with toluene, repeating the same thing as we just did. Unfortunately, toluene is carcinogenic, so we're not going to do it typically in the lab. All right, so that's it. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. All right, bye bye.